try and settle it and hopefully recover his car. Well, if there is any money outstanding or if there's any issues, whatever with the legality, we try and sort it out.
Yeah, well, obviously there is still the full balance outstanding, which is £1,228, and there is also storage charges as well, considering that it was removed on the 12th of March.
And today's the 18th, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a £30 a day storage.
We did call on Saturday, which is what, 2 days ago or something, but whilst we were in the middle of talking to you, you shut down. Okay, so it's 12th of March. On your pay, so how much you said it was, please?
So the value is £1,228, and then the storage charges will be, just 1 second. Let's just see. Right, so yeah, it was removed on the 11th, so
okay, not the 12th. You said the 12th earlier.
Yes, sorry, it was removed on the 11th.
Okay. All right, not the 12th. All right. So how much is the storage charge?
So it'd be an extra £210 on top of the original 1,228. So in total it'd be £1,438 to release the vehicle.
1,438.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, because I'm looking at your paper here. It says 1,008. Oh, that's the value of the car, HPI value. Oh, I thought that was the money. Okay, so it's £1,438.
Yeah, and it would be payment in full only to release the vehicle.
Okay. And can you give me a breakdown of the 1,200, please?
Yeah. So, just 1 second. So we've got 2 cases.
All right.
So yeah, so one of the case balances is 559 and the other is 669.
669.
Yeah, 669 and 559.
Okay, and so that's 2 separate things.
Yeah, 2 separate cases from unpaid fines.
Okay, and these were what? Council tax?
No, road traffic fines.
Or road traffic fines?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So they were 1 warrant or 2?
2 separate warrants.
Do you have the warrant numbers to hand?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Hi. So the first warrant number is G for golf, X for X-ray.
Yeah.
106.
Yeah.
68.
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
And then A for alpha.
Okay.
And the second is G for golf, X for X-ray.
Yeah.
108. 889.
Yeah.
51.
51. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's was executed by is it Mr. Miller?
Yeah, that was the agent, yeah.
It says here B. Miller. Would you mind giving me his full name, please?
So I don't need to give you his full name. You can just refer to him as Mr. Miller.
No, I just want to go on the bailiff register because that's normally what you do. So if it just says B. Miller, it can't really check it that way.
Okay, just 1 second.
Sure.
I'm still locate him on the bailiff register without the first name.
I had a look, and there's like 4 or 5 Millers there.
Try to find him on the bailiff register just by using B Miller.
I can check now while you're on the phone because I did have a little peek.
You can check now if you'd like.
Bailiff. So you just checked and found him?
Yeah, I just checked and found him on there.
And there is only one B Miller there?
There's only what? Sorry?
There's only one B Miller?
B Miller.
Yeah, because it says on the paper here, Mr. B Miller.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if there was only one B Miller on the bailiff register.
There's only one Miller on the bailiff register, but you can't see them that comes up.
Yeah, but how do I know which one it is? You understand?
Yeah, it'll come up without the employer as Marston Holdings.
I'm just having a quick look here because Miller is also a very popular name. Bret Miller, is that the one?
Yeah.
Well, you could have just told me, save my broadband.
Well, we don't actually have to tell you.
Oh, you have to. You have to. If somebody using force against you, you have to identify yourself. You know, that's the first thing you have to do is to identify yourself.
And he did identify himself.
Oh, well, the man didn't. He was probably under such a panic. He didn't, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they always identify themselves at visit.
Okay. So it's Mr. Bret Miller, right?
Yeah.
And he's a Marston enforcement agent.
Yeah.
And these two warrants, they have an enforcement agent fee, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Can you tell me how much it is, please?
So each enforcement stage fee is £235.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
235 plus 235. So we have, I'm going to do some quick maths here. Hope you don't mind. We got 5, let me calculate, well, just to make sure the figures are not out of sync. So we've got here, 559, oops, 5, why is my calculator not working? 559 plus 669 plus 235 plus 235 equals 1698. Is that what you have? Or you have the storage charge?
Right, so no, I'm removing one of the enforcement fees because it was added in error. Just 1 second.
Oh, there was an error. Okay. You see, we have to check these things. You agree with me now?
No, I don't agree with you because the enforcement fee is covered in the fine balance anyway. So in total it would be 993, including the storage charge.
900 and...
Yeah, 993, including the storage charge of 210.
Okay, so if we took off one of the 235 figures...
Already taken to the other 235 off.
All right,
To get
all right. I understand. And is that what is that what you call the compliance stage fee, the 235?
So the 235 is the enforcement stage fee. The compliance stage fee is £75. That's been added on to both cases, but the enforcement fee has only been added on to one.
Oh, I see. So there's a £75 inside the 559 on the 669.
Yeah, right. So it's no longer 559.
Okay.
It's now 324.
Oh.
So I'll give you the breakdown. So the original balance.
Yeah.
Balance was 249.
Yeah.
And then it's had the compliance fee added on top to get to 324.
Okay, fine. So altogether that adds up to 1698.
No.
Oh. 993, sorry. 993.
So the balance was £669.
Yeah.
So there's the £249, which was the original fine.
Right.
And then we've got the compliance fee at £75, the enforcement fee at £235, and the sale and disposal fee at £110, and that gets us to 669.
You got a sale and disposal fee as well?
Yeah, so that's the total cost.
Okay, so does this, how much is it? Okay. But you're not charging him sale and disposal fee. You haven't sold the vehicle yet.
Yeah, no, it's not to do with selling the vehicle, it's to do with removing the vehicle, it's the tow truck cost.
Oh, that's the £210.
It's £110.
And the storage is 210.
Yeah, the storage is 210, but the longer it is left in storage, that balance will go up with it being £30 a day.
Oh, it's £30 a day.
Yeah.
God, I could afford a hotel for that, you know, a cheap hotel.
Well, the pound needs space, doesn't it? So we have to charge to keep it in there.
Okay, and is the pound is charging you £30 a day?
Yeah, it's £30 a day to keep the vehicle in the pound, so that gets added onto the balance.
So does he have to pay that to the pound? Okay, pay it to you. Okay, so
So the full balance, if he's going to collect it, will be paid at the pound.
oh, I see.
If they don't take goods remove stage, once the car's been taken, nobody pays us directly, it's payment to the pound.
Which pound is it?
It's at Belvedere Pound.
Belvedere.
Yeah.
Where is that?
1 minute, let me
No, don't worry, we can Google it.
Alright, well, yeah, it's in Kent.
In Kent? Oh, but he lives far away from there.
Well, you know, he'll have to make his way there, won't he?
Wow. And this figure now, the total is 993, yeah?
Yeah, it's 993 plus storage charges.
Okay. Is your company registered for VAT?
Are we registered for VAT? Yeah.
And how much is the VAT inside that?
I'm not sure that's relevant.
Oh, it's not relevant. I'm an accountant, you know. I can tell it's relevant.
Right, just 1 second.
Okay. Sorry, what I missed that. Was it? Okay, the standard 20%.
Yeah.
And how much of this is VAT and
Which of what?
of the 993? Do I have to pay VAT on top, or is it already included?
So this is all included. The balance that I've given you is the balance that you have to pay.
But you know, under the law, you have to show the VAT separate. You can't mix it up with other numbers.
Yeah, no, well, VAT is included.
Okay, but you don't have the figure like separated out, how much it is.
No, I don't have the figure separated out currently now.
I understand.
Right.
Okay, so when you took the car, when Mr. Miller took the car,
yeah,
you notified the police, right?
Yeah.
Because the gentleman, that's how he found out you had the car, he phoned the police.
Yeah.
So he said the police told him the car was repossessed by Mr. Miller, whatever.
Yeah.
He said he executed a warrant.
Yeah.
And that means that, do you know which court issued the warrants? Was it Northampton or Barnet or?
No.
Okay.
No. So it's Transport for London.
Okay. Transport for London.
Transport for London, yeah. So it's their fine that we're enforcing again.
But only a court can issue the warrant, no? They would have to take it to court and then get a warrant. I'm just wondering which court it was.
I can try and find out for you.
It would be very helpful, please.
It will have been Northampton Court that issued the warrant.
Okay, it would have been.
Yeah, it will have been Northampton.
Okay, but you're not so sure about it.
We don't have the court that issued the warrant. We just enforce on client instruction, and the client is Transport for London. But
is it not written on the warrant which court has to have a seal and all that, no? From the court?
I can find the original warrant, but
Well, I just want to know for sure because you're probably right. It's probably because they're the biggest court, but I just want to make sure because if we have to contact the court or anything, we just want to know which court it is.
Contact the court.
Well, you don't know. I'm being paid to do a job, so I have to just tick the boxes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right.
If you could find out, it would be just very helpful.
I can have a look for you.
Thank you.
Don't worry, and it was Northampton that issued it.
Oh, you looked at it. Okay. So it is Northampton County Court, right?
Yeah. So it's the transport. Just 1 second. It's the Traffic Enforcement Centre.
Ah, now okay. Traffic Enforcement Center.
Yeah.
TEC.
Yeah.
Is the warrant got a court seal on it?
Has it got a what on it, sorry?
You know, like the court seal, the warrant, like, you know.
Seal, are you saying?
You know, like a seal. You know what a seal is?
It's like a sealed warrant.
You know, like a seal, like a thing that goes on. Yeah, to say it's from the court.
Let me just have a quick read through it. Just 1 sec.
No, the seal is a big round thing, like a stamp that creases the paper. You know, like.
Yeah. Well, we only have an electronic version of it.
Oh, you have an electronic version?
Yeah, it's an electronic version.
Okay, well, you're not gonna have a seal, are you? I thought when Mr. Miller executes the warrant, he has to endorse it and file it back in the court.
No, Mr. Miller enforced the warrant on Transport for London's request. So they are the client. They're who we work from. They're who have. This is who the unpaid fines are owed to. So Mr. Miller's worked off their instruction.
I understand, but Mr. Miller gets his authority from the warrant. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, so obviously we have a warrant to enforce against for this unpaid fine, which Mr. Miller has done.
Okay, so you got a warrant from the Traffic Enforcement Center.
Yeah.
Which he normally, when he takes the car, he executes the warrant, right?
Yeah.
So do you have a warrant that's been executed in your possession?
Not currently.
Okay. Because somebody told the police, the police said that they were informed that he was executing a warrant, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, which is carrying out the warrant. So he's removed the car to get the warrant paid, which is why we get the CAD numbers off the police, so that the customers don't think the car's been stolen. You
have a CAD number, do you?
Yeah, we have a CAD number.
Can I have it, please?
Yeah, I can have a look and see if I can find it for you.
That would be great.
Number is 2017.
That's all?
Yeah.
Normally the CAD number is a bit longer than that.
No, we only take 4-digit CAD numbers.
Oh, okay.
The first bit's the date, usually.
And which police force was that? Is that Metropolitan?
I'm not too sure which police force it was. It depends who the agent called.
Okay, okay. So that's very interesting. You don't know which police force because you got it in Kent, so that could be Kent police, but you're.
It depends where the vehicle was removed from. So just because the vehicle's gone to Kent doesn't mean that it was removed from Kent.
Okay.
It's gone to the closest pound with the most available places for the vehicle to be stored.
Yeah.
Pound that we have.
I'm just trying to find out which police force applies to this CAD number, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Because if you want to make any inquiries or stuff, they might say they don't know this CAD number if it's wrong.
Well, they will know what the CAD number is because if the customer's called the police and explained that his vehicle's been stolen, the police knew that we had the vehicle because of the CAD number.
No, I know, but which police is going to call to check? Is it Kent Police, Metropolitan Police, Surrey Police? Do you know what I mean?
Any police would probably be able to check.
Okay.
That the vehicle has been with us.
And the 2017 is the CAD number you have?
The 2017 is the CAD number, yeah.
Okay.
Or you will be able to give them the registration.
Right, right. But surely if you report an incident, they have to have a proper police reference number.
Yeah, the proper police reference number is 2017.
And when you contact the police, what number do you give them for reference? Is it the registration or the warrant number? Oh,
Well, I can't say I've contacted the police personally,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I would recommend giving them the CAD number, which is 2017.
You know, okay. So just one last thing. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Is that your full name, Jamie?
I don't need to give you my full name.
Okay. What's your staff number?
I don't need to give you my staff number either.
Oh, so how do I know who I'm talking to?
I just told you my name, and my name is Jamie. You don't need my staff number, and you don't need my full name either.
Oh, you didn't want to give me Mr. Miller's name, and you will give me your name now. This is very strange. But listen, you know, the figures you gave me, you said the VAT is rolled up in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the court fee for the Northampton Traffic Enforcement Center to get the warrant? You have to pay a fee to the court. Where is that? Is that in the breakdown, or we have to add that on separate, or did we forget it?
There is no other additional fees. So there is
there has to be, because you can't.
The storage charges, which is £30 a day.
Because when you apply to the court, you have to pay a fee. So it's worrying me that you don't have the court fee in there in the breakdown. The other thing that's worrying me, Jamie, Jamie, is that one?
Yeah.
The other thing that's worrying me, the warrant numbers you gave me, somebody's just shouting over my shoulder. They're parking ticket numbers. They're not warrant numbers.
Yeah, so they are. That is parking ticket reference. These are parking ticket fines.
I know, but when you get a warrant, it can't be the same parking ticket number. So a warrant is a number issued by the court. I'm getting concerned. I'll tell you why, Jamie. I have a few things. Number one, you gave me some numbers that as a warrant number. They're not warrant numbers.
Yeah, they're the penalty charge numbers that I've given you.
Yeah, so that's not how you told me that was a warrant number. And then you said the VAT is rolled in. Legally, you can't do that. Illegally, you have to show the VAT separate. The other thing is, you don't know which police you called to say you've taken the vehicle. And you don't have the warrant that was executed. So
I have a copy of both. We have copies of the warrants electronically.
yeah, but you can't execute an electronic warrant. You have to execute the warrant, the actual warrant. A message on an iPad is not.
Versions of the warrants. We have electronic versions on the cases.
And how do you execute? How does he execute it? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, just one last thing. Yeah. You know, he had some stuff in the car.
Yeah.
Have you got an inventory for his stuff in the car?
If you wanted to collect the goods from the car, then we could send a release note for the goods from the car, and it can collect them from the house.
Okay. Because you had baby's things and baby seats and lots of other stuff in the car. Don't you have to do an inventory when you take the car? You have to do a statutory inventory.
I can find out for you.
Double check, please.
First time. So the warrant number is issued under the parking fine, which would be the GX number that I've given you.
So you're saying the warrant number is the same as the parking ticket number?
So the warrant number is the parking ticket number because the warrant is for the parking ticket, and the court fines are included in the original fine balance.
Okay. It can't be, Jamie. It can't be 100%. I'm a trading standards practitioner, and unfortunately, I have to tell you, it can't be the same number.
It is the same number.
Okay. Are you prepared to give evidence in court in front of a jury and say
Court.
in front of a jury with a penalty of perjury to say this is a warrant number? Well, we're going to file a crime report against you, Jamie. We're going to file a crime report, okay? For theft. Thank you. Very serious.